visions of her new playmate. The maid watched the little girl with a mix of concern and exhaustion as she stepped forward to tuck her in after she had passed out. Beads of sweat still clung to the girl's forehead, a silent reminder of the storm she had conjured just moments ago. The maid let out a deep, shaky breath, relief flooding through her as she saw the girl finally asleep. At least now there was peace for a little while, at least. In this house, peace was a fleeting luxury. Everyone who worked here knew better than to find themselves on the bad side of the mansion's little princess. Her moods were like the winds, unpredictable and unforgiving. The girl was known to rule her world with an iron will, even at her tender age, her whims dictating the atmosphere of the grand estate. If you were lucky enough to earn her smile, a rare but rewarding gift, you would bask in a fleeting moment of grace. She could heap praises upon you in front of the entire staff, sometimes even convincing the masters of the house to reward you with bonuses or an unexpected day off. For those brief golden moments, the princess's affection made you feel invincible, special, indispensable. But woe unto anyone who misstepped, who dared to displease her, even unknowingly. To be on her bad side was to court disaster. The consequences ranged from stern reprimands to termination, swift and merciless. One wrong look, one careless word, and you could find yourself out of the gates before you had time to plead your case. The staff called her moods the flip of a coin, and everyone lived in quiet dread of what the day might bring. The girl was an only child, the sole heir to this sprawling mansion. Her world was one of luxury, but she wore her crown of privilege with a mix of childish arrogance and fleeting vulnerability. Everyone catered to her every whim, and no effort was spared to ensure she was treated like the princess she believed herself to be. The maid looked down at her now, her small form nestled beneath the silk covers of her grand bed. Her lashes fluttered slightly in sleep, and for a fleeting moment, she looked like any other innocent child. The maid allowed herself a small sigh. She knew better than anyone the dual nature of this little girl. Beneath the demanding exterior was someone vulnerable, even lonely. Stepping back from the bed, the maid whispered softly under her breath, "At least you're peaceful when you're asleep." She turned and exited the room quietly, leaving the mansion's little empress to dream in her kingdom of velvet and gold. In the hospital room was quiet except for the rhythmic beeping of the monitors. Adoria sat beside her mother's bed, her small hand clutching Edith's frail one. The little girl's face was pale, her dark eyes filled with worry. Edith's chest rose and fell with shallow breaths, her face damp with sweat as she fought the illness that had consumed her. "Mom," Adoria whispered, her voice trembling, "are you sure